Let's talk about enforcing fair play and farming. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're over in the news tab of Clash of Clans, looking at the new Reddit thread that was just put out by community manager Darian of Supercell, talking about enforcing fair play with clan war leagues. And this is something that a lot of people have been talking about and concerned about with the game, and it makes total sense. When you have a $1 million prize pool at the end of the year, you're going to have people that are going to try and do anything that they can to win that prize pool. And with that comes cheating, and with that comes win trading. Much of this we've heard in Clash Royale, while players would win trade to get themselves to the top of ladder and be in better position, have higher ladder marks. That's Clash Royale. But here in Clash of Clans, I'm not going to sit here and read this to you, but basically what someone would do when you match up with someone that is maybe in your clan family or someone that you make an agreement with, they will strategically lose, allowing you to gain stars and gain power, and in the end win the whole clan war league season. Now, this isn't cool because it's cheating. This makes you gain power, pushes you higher up, puts you higher in the running to being the best clan in the world, and Supercell realizes this and doesn't want it to happen. They do mention that if someone is an offender of this, they're going to receive a 2-season temporary ban from CWL Wars, so that's basically 2 months. And I guess if that happens again, possibly a permaban. They didn't discuss that in this one, but they did say that 2 months or 2 seasons banned from that. And when I looked through the comments on the Reddit thread, some people were happy with it. Some people wanted more, like getting dropped down in leagues or something like that. But I guess we'll have to see where it goes. Hopefully we don't have an issue, but of course there will be people who try to still take advantage of the system. At this point in time, if you enjoy Clash and you enjoy hanging out here with me, sub the channel, turn on notifications for daily Clash videos. And also, guys, we are pushing 100,000 subscribers. Let's go. Help me get there. Share your videos with clanmates and friends so that they can join the family as well and help me get to 100K. So that's the win trading news right there. But we do also have some farming to talk about. We are just starting out our day 6 of Clan War Leagues. What I plan to do is have a recap of the entire leagues here in the Scrappy Wizards. That's going to come after we finish all 7 days of it. But first, we are going to go into the attack log and share with you some farming strategies. And now I want you to notice something here, guys. I am farming with Valkyries, Queen Walk Mass Valkyries. Reason being, I don't need Dark Elixir. My heroes are all max level. All I need Dark for is research, and I'm still able to farm with heavy Dark Elixir armies and get enough Dark Elixir to get my research done. So I need the Elixir for wall. I need the gold for wall, which doesn't matter either way. So I try to make my armies heavy with Dark Elixir troops. So I'm talking about bowlers, witches, and Valkyries primarily. And as you can see right here, we're starting off with the Queen Walk. What I basically try and do is narrow out the base, send in a Queen Walk, and then get the Valkyries going into the core, taking all of the loot from the base. Now, I understand this may be a unique situation that I'm in. Most players are not max level players, or at least don't have maxed heroes. And before you even go and say it, guys, I did not gem my heroes. I have probably in 4 years only spent maybe $100 in the game, which over 4 years time, $25 a year, is pretty darn cheap if you ask me. Got my wall record coming in, Grand Warden's ability being used on those Valkyries as they storm the center of the base. Now, this attack strategy is not the best attack strategy. It's failed for me in war, and really it's dependent on where the Valkyries decide to go. But for farming, you don't care about the 3-star, you care about the loot within the base. So I could do this and feel confident that I'm gonna at least get a 1-star, get the loot bonus, and get a lot of the loot out of the base. Now, cool thing is, the Queen Walk usually lasts until the end of the attack, although the healers decided to go with those Valkyries on this one instead and leave my girl in the center of the base all by herself. Well, she does have the Warden with her. But so if you are in a similar position as me, if you don't need the Dark Elixir, this is a great way to farm because the Dark Elixir is excess. You don't really need it. Now there's a minute and 30 left in this attack, and as you can see right here, just a few Valkyries alive. They're going to be going down pretty soon. They're going to take that jump spell. I do bring a jump spell even though Valkyries tear through walls, but sometimes they just get stuck and you need to let them get through the center of the base through some of the small compartments, so the jump spell is there for that. Now the queen is going to pop her ability pretty soon. What I'm going to do is double time through the rest of the attack because there's not much else to clean up. We're looking at 2 cannons left in this one. We can actually even 4 times through it as the Valkyries and the queen clean up the rest of the base. Grand Warden, well, he went down. It's all good though. So let me know in the comments below if you are in my situation. Do you guys have all of your dark done, or do you still need dark elixir for upgrading heroes and maybe for a lot of research? Let's find another one right now. We're gonna go back to the log and I'm gonna look for another one that was a 100%. Notice I do have some. So let's look at this one right here, a 96%. I'm purposely showing you one that's not a triple because really it doesn't matter if you get the triple or not. Look at the loot in this base, guys. I'm gonna get a lot of this loot. We have the wrecker coming in, and I don't always farm with a wrecker either. Depends on the base and how much loot it has. If it has a ton of loot and I really want to grab it all, I'll send the wrecker in just to make sure that I grab that loot. And right here, the Valkyries are being funneled right into the center of the base. It's working so nice, or at least it was. And I even dropped the jump spell in case, or I'm going to drop the jump spell. Here it is, opening up those compartments and the back end of the town hall. Wall wrecker is going to go in. Valkyries are on the town hall. That's going to go down really quickly. Valkyries also came out of that wall wrecker. Queen, she's staying outside the base, although she's just moonwalking right there with that tornado spell. Or tornado trap. Sorry, keep going to that Clash Royale tornado spell term. But the attack is going well. I mean, it does fade out towards the end. We don't get every single drop of loot out of here or every star. But like I said, in the end, it's not about the stars. It's about getting that loot. That's really what you want to grab from these attacks. Essentially, we are farming. We are not going for stars. These are not war attacks. This is the attack where you want to go in and grab as much loot as you possibly can. And my Valks are opening up that wall, which is going to be great for the queen. Take the gold, which is what I primarily am looking for because I really want to get my defenses up. Do the Valkyries get the last of that elixir? Usually any elixir that I grab is going to be both to fix up the army and to, oh, we're going to get all of it. We are going to get all of it right there. We got every drop of loot out of this base right here, guys. That's pretty sweet for sure. And I end it because I know we're not going to be going in all the way. Let me show you one more, and then I'm going to go into a live one with you guys and hopefully find something good. Which one do I want to share with you? Looks like, why don't we go ahead and do... let's do this one right here. It was between 2. And we're looking at a nice donut style base right here. Valkyries tend to go around the donut. They typically don't funnel right into the core of it, but you never know when you're going to get a little bit lucky. And again, a lot of times the loot is around the outside of the base, and that dark elixir, which is always stored in the center of a base, I don't need. So I'm really looking for those elixir storages and those gold storages. So I send the wrecker in, opening up those walls for the troops to pop through, let them just spam themselves around the base, rage them, heal them as they go, and just kind of pray that I get all the loot out of the base. Right now that rage spell was dropped. Valks are really nicely running around the base. The heal spell was used around the storages, which sometimes take them some time to get around. You really want to heal not in the same places you're raging, because it's going to keep the Valkyries within the heal longer if you don't rage them through it, if that makes sense. So I typically, not always, but I'll typically try to use my rage spells when I'm trying to push them through an area, and then heal when I know they're going to spend a little bit more time in that area to get them up to that max heal. Right now we're at 80%, almost all the loot's taken out of the base. I'm double timesing through it because I want to take everything out, and really there's nothing to be scared of. We have an archer tower up there, which is going to be 4 times through right here as the barbarians and Valks make their way, taking it down for some great loot right there. Now, let's go into a live one. As you guys can see, my army right here, 26 Valkyries, 2 archers, and 5 healers. Obviously, my heroes are all maxed and ready to roll. Let's see what I can find. We are in champions right now, and first base is a not a good one. We don't want that one. This one is, oh, we could completely crush a town hall 10. Shall we do this? Oh, that's so wrong. We're gonna skip it. I feel bad. We can't do that. Although now I'm gonna probably not find enough loot in any other bases and wish that I had attacked that base. Yeah, see, now these have even less loot. Here we go. Here's a good one. Not a lot of gold, but a good amount of elixir. We'll just go at it for fun. So we're gonna go with the Queen Walk. There we go. 5 are in, and it looks like there is no Eagle Artillery in this one. So I'm not going to even need my wrecker here, guys. We're going to go with a couple of Valkyries just to kind of funnel the base a little bit. Send a few Valkyries over here, and then we'll get everyone going into the base. We'll get everything going into the core right there. And let's see where all these Valkyries decide to go and get the Warden and the King as well. Let's jump them right here. Jump, rage, and let's see how it all goes down. We're going to drop a heal over here. And we do have things coming out of the clan castle. We're going to heal it right there as well, and then rage through the back end of it as they deal with those clan castle troops. We're going to pop the Grand Warden's ability, make everyone invincible. As you can see, I'm kind of just spamming the spells, spamming everything in, not really being too strategic on how I get things done. King is beaten on that wall. I'm going to actually have him get in there and take down that Inferno Tower before that Inferno Tower does too much work on my Valkyries as they make their way around the base. Now the Valks are looking okay. It looks like I lost a bunch of them. Don't know if I'm going to get this whole base, to be honest with you guys, but again, it's just farming. We don't really care about every single piece of the base. I do have another rage spell which I can drop if I want to, but again, there's no real need to do it. If I don't get all the base, it's okay. Queen's ability still intact. She does have a few healers on her, not all of them, unfortunately. The King has taken down the last of that elixir collector, or at least tried his best to. The Queen's going to protect those air mines, or air traps I should say, and I do again have her ability that I could use if need be. There's only, you know what, we're going to probably we don't need to yet. Looks like we're going to be able to get through this base without much trouble at all. There's no Inferno Towers, and it was a Town Hall 11. There was no Eagle Artillery. The Inferno Towers are no longer in the base, I should say. Oh, Queen, she lost her healer. No more healers left, but we only have a cannon and a drill. That's all that's left. Let's pop her ability right there. She'll take down that cannon, beat on the wall a little bit, run herself around, take down the drill, and it'll be a 3-star, grabbing the loot. Just some fun with you guys, because that's what I like to do. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you throw a big thumbs up on it. Help this video grow and get out there to the audience. I appreciate that stuff when you guys do it. And we have our war army ready to go. I'm going to be hitting with this attack strategy in my CWL war in a little bit. Let's train up another Valkyrie attack right here just so they're ready to go. And as that trains, guys, we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to say thank you for coming down. I appreciate your time, and I hope you had a good time while you were here. Remember, you could always find me on Discord. Link is there or in the description below. Or you can hit me up on Twitter at Echo Through. But guys, it's been real. Thank you so much, and I'll see all of you back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.